Rise and shine, everybody. Good morning. It is currently 6:30 a.m. as you can see. Nice, bright and early. It rained last night really hard for like, I'm gonna say 3-4 hours. It was crazy. And I just remembered I was sleeping next to these, like, the light poles and stuff. I don't know if you can see them back there. I did get a full night's of rest, sort of. Like, alright, I guess. Not in my bed, but I got some sleep. Better than what I usually do. But only because the guy wasn't available till the morning. It was too late already to make a deal at night. So we said, you know what? 7 a.m., 7:30 works perfect. So I got here. I'm about 5 minutes away from his house. I found a good gas station, bunker down for a little bit. Usually I stop at Love's, but this is a QT. Got a lot of parking and stuff. I originally was gonna park over there. There's a Pilot, but there was way too much truck traffic where I was able to park, or where I wanted to park. Way too much. So I mean, here there's, you know, it's literally right next to the interstate, but honestly it's not too bad compared to over there. The noise was right next to me the whole time. Here with the doors closed and stuff, it's not too bad. So I did sleep in my truck, which was not the comfortablest, but I make do because I'm used to it already. Right now, I gotta, you know, brush my teeth, fuel up, and then get a couple snacks, and then go pick up the truck. The guy just called me. So we are all ready to go. So let's see how this rest of the trip goes. Should be good. Hopefully no rain, not too much rain and stuff on the way. But I will see you guys on the pickup. And what have we picked up today? Look at this beautiful, rust-free, absolutely rust-free truck. This thing is freaking nice. Definitely a gem found. I mean, it's like that regular surface stuff, but even then, it's not. It's just in the front because it was sitting in the grass. A little bit of front, but back here is dry as can be and as clean as can be. This thing is like, holy, super clean truck. But we made it. It's hot, it's humid. I don't know how these people can live like this every day in the winter. It's so bad. But now for this long trip home and traffic, because it is morning and daytime in Texas is killer. The only good thing is I do get to see a lot of cool trucks and cars. Maybe I'll spot on the gas or somebody, midnight performance, something. Give them a little shout out, or have them give me a little shout out. That would be cool. We could only wish. But another little glimpse of this thing. Man, I don't know how he found it, but he found it. But I'm gonna get on the road and I will see you guys in the vlog. And we are a little quick pit stop at usual Love's. No Buc-ee's on this trip. It just takes up way too much of my time. Little 10-minute, 15-minute stop ends up turning into 30 minutes because everybody wants something, especially from my family, like my brothers and sisters and stuff like that. Or my wife, of course. Get me a shirt, get me a sweater, all that blah blah. Yeah, I don't have time for that. So we stopped somewhere where nobody asked me for anything. Love's. Everything is going pretty smooth. I just got out to record a quick video, get my legs stretched, get the blood flowing a little bit. We are in we're in Texarkana, but we got about, I'm gonna say an hour left to finally be out of Texas. Texas is so big that it's taken me about 9 hours from when I picked up the truck to the edge of Texas, which is crazy because it takes me from Chicago to Texarkana about 9 hours. So I literally drove through Texas in the same amount of time that it took me to drive from Chicago to Texas. Like 3 different states. It's crazy, but it's just, that's how big it is. Actually, I had a really good time over there. The weather was great. I stopped by the infamous Ojos Locos in northeast Houston, something like that. Pretty decent food, I guess. Obviously, you guys know why it's decent there, but it was just quick in and out. You know, I don't like spending too much time, especially somewhere where the truck is vulnerable. So it was quick in and out, and that was it. And then I drove down to San Antonio to be closer to the truck. Oh, that's what I need to do. I need to fix the camera. It's a little low. So one of my cameras moved a little bit on the trailer. I just looking at it right now, I just remembered it's about, I'll show you which one. So this camera there, it's like, I don't know if the glue's getting unstuck or something, I don't know. But yeah, now I could, I mean, before obviously I could see those two, but it was like facing down, so now I can clearly see them a little better. But let's get on the road. Actually, I think I need a bag of ice for one of my boys. He's in love with this iced tea from Texas, so I picked them up like 4 gallons. Yeah, let me get a bag. Anyways, been a pretty decent trip. Once I get into Arkansas, it's not gonna be much to see, depending like the sun and stuff, how late it gets. We'll see, but pretty much that's, the trip is going pretty good. Can't complain. It's been so far out of state, away from home, 40 hours and 37 minutes. And out of those 40 hours, I've only slept 6 hours. So we'll see how I feel. I might take another nap, I might not. I just want to get home. Estimated time to get home is about 5 in the morning, which is probably a good, decent time, I guess. I'm not gonna get any traffic whatsoever. I did get a lot of traffic in Houston, Houston, San Antonio, and Dallas. Literally did like a triangle right there. So much traffic. It was insane, but that's how it always is. And it's hot now, as you can see. I'm a little sweaty, but I have my windows down. The breeze is nice, so I like to have the breeze sometimes, or the AC. I'm probably gonna turn the AC on. But let me get some ice, and then I'm gonna get back on the road, and we'll see you guys later. And we got about 6 hours to go. Actually, I did turn on my headlights because it's super dark over here where I'm at. And all I did was basically lift the back end up. I don't know if you guys noticed, but this is pretty high up. I think I could lift it up to like 4 inches, something like that. Which is 4 inches is pretty big, in my opinion, when it comes to lifting. But I was hoping this thing got a little bit of the dust knocked off when it rained, but it looks exactly the same, unfortunately. And then that light is not working, and I literally just put a new one on like a couple hours ago, and all my hubcaps fell except this one, and they should be at home by the time I get there, which is in a couple hours. But yeah, we are in Missouri, Fredericktown, Missouri, something like that. And if you guys ever want a $50 tow, you guys already know. this thing right here. That's what you're gonna get. Oh, I didn't even realize my back window was open. But it's been pretty decent 2 days, going on 3 days now. I mean, I left Monday night. It's gonna be Thursday morning when I get home. Definitely one of the not furthest trips, but longest trips. I did it one time already before in Atlanta. I stayed the night and then came back the next day because it was already too late to make a deal. But you know what? It's okay. It's for a good cause. I get to tax Ace on this because, just because it was way out of my way and I had to stay the night. So, you know, this service is not free. Any other transporter would just been like, you know what, you're out of luck, buddy. Good luck, and that's it. It's gone. But nah, I'm just talking shit. But he is gonna get charged like normal. You know, nobody gets a handout over here. It is what it is. It's actually really nice out right now. I think it's really hot in Chicago. I'm not sure. We'll see when we get over there. I have been driving through a lot of rain. Last night it stormed really bad in San Antonio. I think I talked about it in my previous video, but I don't know. We'll see how the rest of this trip goes. I don't feel like I need a nap, but I might take one just in case, because I mean, why not get some decent sleep, I guess. I'm gonna fix that light real quick. Well, I'm gonna pop another one on. It's because this fender, like, I don't know, when I knocked this light off before, I had to buy a new little housing, and I don't know if it's because it shakes so much or something that it just goes out every time. Like 2 bumps and the front yellow light stops working. The only one that works is the back red one. I don't know, but I'm definitely gonna feel this in a day or two. We'll see how it goes. But let me get back to it, and I will see you guys. Yeah, actually, I wish it wasn't so late. I'd start it so you guys can hear it. I'll show you guys tomorrow when I drop it off, and then we'll go. Well, I'll see you guys in the morning. Technically, it's morning already, so 5 hours. I don't know. We'll see. And officially daylight now. It's 5:52 a.m. I have been now out of state for 52 hours and 30 minutes, and I still got another 2 hours to go. Well, an hour and a half, but it's yellow, so I'm pretty sure it's about 2 hours. Everything is still nice and tight. I just got gas not too long ago. I think I'm gonna need to get gas again. I like to fill up a little bit further out because it's a little bit cheaper, and then I don't have to deal with it later. I can just kind of do what I gotta do without having to stop at a gas station. But right now we are driving behind this semi. I understand we're in a construction zone, but there's no construction workers. There's nothing to be seen for miles, and he's doing 50, but like, come on, buddy, you know, at least 65 is a 75 mile per hour zone. You're doing 50, 48. I'm doing 48, so he's probably doing like 50. I don't know, but this trip has been pretty good. Very long trip. So far I only got 6 hours of sleep last 3 days roughly, depending how much I sleep today right now, but I probably won't sleep till tonight, unfortunately. I do got some things to do, so we'll see. You guys will be the first to know. Obviously, you guys won't see this video till very late, probably in the week. I might end up going out of town again, so you know, I can't be editing videos and shit while driving. So we'll see. We'll see if I can even post. If I go out of state, that means I'll be out for another 2 days. By the time I get back, I'm gonna be dead, as in dead tired. So we'll see. But check out this sunrise. Looks pretty good. I gotta invest in a 360 camera to put it in the back window with that 3 suction cup mount. Then that look some pretty dope shots. But we'll see. But anyways, I'll give you guys a little update later, and then we'll go from there. We are at Aces. It is the afternoon. I went home to sleep because I was dead tired. But we're getting this thing unloaded, and let's hear a cold start. And this is stock motor. And you guys will see a little something that it's got. So all original inside except the steering wheel. So the window works. Let's see if we can get this thing to start. Sheesh. Almost right away. Nothing. Now sometimes they smoke because they mix the coolant with the oil a little bit, but just a little bit. This one doesn't have none of that. This thing is clean. Get it unloaded. Ride the edge, baby. Ride the edge. And we are loaded. I know you guys hear that. Got a little baby cam in it. Sounds freaking good. Well, you guys already know Ace is gonna give it his touch. He cannot, I don't know, it's not in him, it's not in his blood or something. He just cannot leave anything he drives or buys how it is when he bought it, which is, in my opinion, it's pretty good, because he's not out here buying you know, crap. I'm not saying people do, but you got those people that try to scam, stuff like that. Thankfully, he's not one of them. He likes to buy clean stuff, give away to the community, you know, especially people that, you know, this is like their dream truck or one of their first trucks ever, and they want it to be nice. He gives away stuff like this. It's pretty loud. I'll do that after. But yeah, this trip was far. Originally started with Houston area, like Harbor something I went to. That's strap. See, my brittle, it got on the exhaust and it melted it. And it melted this side clean off. So that's my fault. I should have seen that coming. And this trailer needs an acid wash bad. I might sneak a wash in right now. Ace ain't here. Nah, probably not. It takes too long. And then my hubcaps don't get here till like next week. I thought Amazon had them right here. It's kind of upset, but whatever. But I don't know if you guys can hear, the idle went down a little bit, warmed up. You guys hear that fuel pump? Yeah, this thing is pretty neat. And the water's coming out the tailpipes, you know, that's how when they're running healthy. But yeah, this thing is definitely nice. A little gem that you found. And the AC works. Cold. Well, the horn doesn't work, but okay. Little pepper stepper. Nah, nothing can beat that. But let me finish getting this thing unloaded and we will go from there.